There's one particular line from this song which I have sort of made the motto of my life. He says, "Haste haste har gam sehna, razi teri raza mein rehna." And Guru Nanak Dev has written, "Hukam rajai chalna nanak likhiya naal." You know, that whatever the Almighty gives me, that's the direction of my life. I go whichever way this divine power takes me. And he's so surrendered to it. Yeah. So a lot of the Sufi poetry from that time relates to this abject surrender. There was, you've heard of Kabir, of course. Yes, no. What you may not have heard is Kabir had very many students who were equally proficient and who wrote beautiful poetry. Now, mind you, this was written 500 to 600 years ago by people with very little formal education, almost no money, living in a completely undeveloped village in the rural hinterland of northern India, Uttar Pradesh. And somehow they managed to capture the most profound truths of life and put it in very simple verse that anybody can understand, you know. I met some of these people who are still singing this poetry today. They came to my home, they have sat in my living room and sung, and, you know, they sort of ordered me to, you know, they said, "You go abroad and sing, you should sing our songs as well." I'm like, okay, fine. If you have said, you know, they have that raw energy, it's so beautiful. I polish it up a bit because that's what I do. So this one is based on a Rajasthani folk tune. And their teacher Kabir used to refer to the soul as Surta. Jeev ya chetna bolte hain. Surta, he used to call it Surta. And so he says, "Surta ko karno hai byah." He says, this soul inside you is like a bride longing for a groom. He says that's why that longing for divinity or longing for the transcendent mystical experience is so strong. And he says, but Jodira banada na milya. He says, but I haven't found the right way. I haven't found the right path so far. Yeah. So let's see how this sounds. Just feel the vibe and tell me how it feels to you. हेली म्हारी हेली means sakhi के हेली म्हारी सुरता को करनो है ब्याह रे हो सुरता को करनो है ब्याह सुरता को करनो है ब्याह जोड़ीरा बनड़ा ना मिलया हो जी आहा सुरता को कर जोड़ीरा बनड़ाना मिलिया हो जी के सुरता को करनो है ब्याह सुरता को करनो है ब्याह जोड़ीरा बनड़ाना मिलिया हो जी सुरता को करनो है ब्याह जोड़ीरा बनड़ाना मिलिया हो जी के मिलिया मिलिया लोग हजार रे हे मिलिया मिलिया लोग हजार मिलिया मिलिया लोग हजार उनसे तो दिलड़ो ना मिलियो हो जी आहा मिलिया मिलिया लोग हजार उनसे तो दिलड़ो ना मिलियो हो जी के सुरता को करनो है ब्याह आहा सुरता को करनो है ब्याह जोड़ीरा बनड़ाना मिलिया हो जी हे विपत विरामण बोला जो विपत विरामण बोला विपत विरामण बोलाओ विपत विरामण बोलाओ लगन रचाओ रे हो जी आहा विपत विरामण बोलाओ लगन रचाओ रे हो जी Try and sing this सुरता को करनो है ब्याह It's easy हो सुरता को करनो है ब्याह आहा सुरता को करनो है ब्याह जोड़ीरा बनड़ाना मिलिया हो जी सुरता को करनो है ब्याह जोड़ीरा बनड़ाना मिलिया हो जी के चढ़ी जाऊआ ओ घट घाट रे चढ़ी जाऊआ ओ घट घाट It's a beautiful line Oghat Ghat. See, even people from India don't understand this language. So I tell all my Kuwaiti friends. Oghat Ghat. Oghat is difficult. Oghat Ghat, climb the most difficult peak or do the most impossible task if it's going to result in me finding my goal, finding my match. And I'm going to succeed even if I die trying. That's the commitment he makes. He says, Kaya ughad ko cheki jaun. Like I can throw away this body. Doesn't matter. ए चढ़ी जाऊं ओ घट घाट रे चढ़ी जाऊं चढ़ी जाऊं ओ घट घाट काया उघड़ को छेकी जाऊं हो जी आहा चढ़ी जाऊं ओ घट घाट काया उघड़ को छेकी जाऊं हो जी सुरता सुरता को करनो है ब्याह हे सुरता को करनो है ब्याह आहा सुरता को करनो है ब्याह जोड़ीरा बनड़ा ना मिलया हो जी के खुल गया 10वां द्वार रे खुल गया only a meditator will know ए खुल गया 10वां द्वार हो खुल गया 10वां द्वार साहिब जी सेवा मिलिया हो जी खुल गया 10वां द्वार साहिब जी सेवा मिलिया हो जी गया 10वां द्वार साहिब जी सेवा मिलिया So what happens? तो सुरता को कर दीन हो ब्याह रे सुरता को कर दीन हो ब्याह सुरता को कर दीन हो ब्याह जोड़ीरा बनड़ावा मिलया हो जी हाँ सुरता को कर दीनो ब्याह जोड़ीरा बनड़ावा मिलया हो जी हाँ सुरता को कर दीनो ब्याह जोड़ीरा बनड़ा महलों का राजा मिला कि रानी बेटी राज करेगी खुशी खुशी कर दो विदा हमारी बेटी राज करेगी It's very sweet. In the last verse, he says that finally I found the peace, I found the love I was seeking. Where did I find it? Right here in my own heart. That's the place where human beings never go, right? Or we forget. What do you think? Yes? No? Please try to see what I'm singing in the context of what is going to happen in March. Where have you seen 3.5 million people from all walks of life